This conference will now be recorded.
Rupam @lt96.com, password CRM1234 hash. Now, today's class, we will talk about how to export or how to use, right, Salesforce Lightning with Salesforce Classic. Very important topic. In real time, they will ask you, right? We do this, right? Now, let me do it practically, right? Rather than theoretical, right? This is mostly on practical subject, and as I keep on doing it, I'll start explaining what I'm doing and what are the points. So take a heading called as, right, Lightning component in Visualforce framework. Lightning component in a Visualforce framework. Lightning component in a Visualforce framework. Lightning component in a Visualforce framework. Right. Now, this is the first time you will be able to see what is the purpose of application. If you remember that yesterday we have been raising this question. Rupam, what is application is used? Application is used for lightning out. What does that mean? I want a button, a lightning button to be available in framework, in Visualforce framework. I'm just taking a single system component called as lightning button. I'll start with a smaller one, right? I will click on file, new lightning app, lightning application, LA underscore 1606 underscore EG1 underscore LIGHTNING lightning VF, lightning VF, lightning VF button, lightning VF button. Now check this box called as lightning out dependency. Lightning out dependency. Check this box called as lightning out. Then only you can export a lightning component to a Visualforce framework. You see this checkbox, lightning out dependency, which we never did that. Lightning out. Click on submit. Rupam, what does it shows? Whenever you check lightning out, you get an option called as extends. Extends, right? Extends. What you used to write earlier? What we used to write earlier? We used to write earlier extends force SLDS. Extend force SLDS. Now extends lightning out. Write down the first point. Write down the first point. As I keep on doing it, I'll be keep on giving you the point. Number one, a lightning application is used to export component. Lightning application is used. Lightning application is used to export component to Visualforce framework. Through Lightning app only you can do that. You cannot directly import a component. Remember this very well. Lightning app is used to export Lightning component to Visualforce framework. First point, right? Next, second point, right? Lightning app should extend. Lightning app should extend. Lightning app should extend. Lightning app should extend to lightning out app. Should extend to lightning out app, the one which is highlighted on the screen. Lightning out app. Should extend to lightning out app. Should extend to lightning out app. Second point, right? So done. You need not to write extend force SLDS. Force SLDS is included as a part of this. So next, third point, use aura dependency. Use aura dependency. Use aura dependency. Use aura dependency for the component to be exported outside. Use aura dependency tag. What I want to export? I want to export a button. So I will say resource. RESOURC. Resource. Resource equals to, what is that? LIGHTNING, lightning button. I want to export a button. Aura dependency resource equals to whichever component you want to export. Whichever component you want to export. Can I export a custom component that I already created? Yes. That is the next example I'll show you. Can I? Yes, you can. Right? Control S. Save. Done. First step is done. Right? From Lightning, your work is over. Always you can export through application only. See, first time you have seen the value of an application. These many days, applications were used only to preview component. Whatever the component we are building, we are calling it an app and we are clicking on preview to see the output. But this is the first time you are able to see something different. We are not doing a preview here. We are taking a component out. Taking a component out can be done only with Lightning Out. Lightning Out app works only with app. It doesn't work with component. You cannot take a component directly out. You have to take it via application only. For example, I want a button, a lightning button in the page. A lightning button in a Visual Force page. So first step is done. Second step, create a Visual Force page. Now I'm going to VF environment. Right? Control C. I will say VFLA, so that you will understand. I'm creating a Visual Force page, Apex page, right? Next point, write down all points. Number one, use Apex include lightning in Visual Force page. Apex include lightning. Apex include lightning. You have to use this command called as Apex include lightning. Include lightning. Next point, all points I'm giving, guys. In Visual Force page, you can put an underline. From here, I'm giving you the points of lightning is done. Now we are in Visual Force page. In the Visual Force page, what you have to do? First thing, include Apex lightning. Next, include placeholder. Next point, include spaceholder. Where do you want this button to be available? Always a placeholder is put with div command. Placeholder is defined by div. This is the place I want the button. Give an ID to the div. ID equals to 1. Next, define the placeholder. Where you want to put that button. Placeholder is defined by what? Division. Div is a placeholder. This is the place where the button will come. Wait, you'll understand. This is the place where the button will come. Next, right? Write script. Write script tag. Next, use lightning, right? Use lightning use and lightning create component. Write down the next point. Use lightning use and lightning create component, right? Lightning use and lightning create component. What is that? So now I'm using it. Dollar LIGHTNING. Lightning dot use. Use lightning use. How does the lightning use looks? Inside the lightning use, what is your component? What is your component name? What is the component that you want to export? Right? You see that we created LA1606 example 1 lightning VF button. That I have to put it here. Control C inside this. C colon the app. First is the app, comma function, comma function and bracket, comma function and bracket. This is the format. This is the format. Lightning use. Lightning use. Here the app name. Lightning use. Here the app name. Control C. Right? This is the structure. This is the structure. I will say app name. Right? LIGHTNI lightning OUT out app. Whatever the lightning out app where you have checked the lightning out, that only can be exported. Lightning use, this is a structure. Perfect. In this bracket, still the structure is not over. Still the structure is not over. Now, the curly bracket, inside this I'll write the program. You know this. This is what I have been doing always. Inside that, use lightning create. Lightning dot create component. You remember create component, components, dynamic components? Same here. Create component. Use create component. Use create component. This is your complete structure. Let me go ahead. This is your complete structure. This is your complete structure. This is your complete structure. Control C. I'm sharing out. This is your complete structure. Lightning component. Create component. Create lightning component. Inside this, now I have to create the component. Create component. Inside this. Right. Create component. What is the create component stand for? What are the how do you create a component? Tell me. Create component as what? 3 plus 3. First 3. You remember? 3 plus 3. You remember? 3 plus 3. Function has again error status. You remember? Create component, dynamic component. Go to the class. In this, the same thing will come. First one. What is that? Right? First one. Keep on watching. Inside this. Right? What do you want to create? I want to create a button. So lightning button. Create a button. Comma. First. Second attribute. Right? Second one. Whatever the properties, what are the attributes of this button? I have more than one attribute, so I'm using a curly bracket because I have label, right? I have label. What is the label? Label, L-A-B-E-L, label. In a JSON format, label equals to submit. We did this, comma. What else? Next, what else? Label equals to submit. What else? I can see, right? Variant in a JSON format. Variant equals to what? Success, comma, icon name. I'm using the properties. These are the button. This is the button. These are the button attributes. Label equals submit, variant equals to success, right? In a JSON format. Comma, once a JSON. Location, where do you want to place this button? I want to place this button where? I want to place this button in 1. Line number 3, it's my location. Line number 3 is the location. Line number 3 is the location. Finally, whenever this button is loaded, right, I can write a function. Function CP, anything. Function CMP, any name you give, I don't care, right? Function will always have what? A curly bracket again. Function will have always a curly bracket. Function will always have a curly bracket, right? Inside the function, I can write anything. What is that? Alert. This is at the time of loading. Alert what? Alert, right? LIGHT, and a lightning button created. Alert what? Lightning button created. Alert what? Lightning button created. Right? This is how you will write. This is how you will write. This is how you will write. Clear now? Yes. Yes. Right? Control S. Let's see whether our button populates or not. If you have not made any mistake anywhere. Preview. No, our lightning button didn't appear. Oh, button. Okay, there we go. Lightning. It takes little time. See, the button has appeared. Lightning button. See, a lightning button. This is the whole program to create a lightning button. Now, Rupam, can I use this button with my own lightning programming? Yes. Apex, APEX, Apex PAG, page block. I'm creating now. See, title equals to what? Employee details. Inside this APEX, Apex PAG, page block section. Inside the section, I can create what? Apex section item. Inside that, I can create Apex OUT output label. I will say value equals to what? Enter EMP name. Don't ask me that what I'm doing. Those who are in Visual Force class, they should be able to understand. Next, Apex INPUT input field. Right? Apex input.
Sir, text, sir, not field.
Yeah. Yep. Apex input text. Correct. Somebody stopped me there. Apex input text. Done. Same way, I can have couple of more. Employee name, employee salary, employee city. Now I will use, right? I will use what? Apex command button. Value equals to, right? SUBMIT. submit. Now I want this button to be exactly beside this button. This is a location. Control X. Wherever you want. Control V. I'll put the div. Control S. Now you see preview. Oh, 1 minute. Let it save first. Control S. It's saving. It's saving. It's taking time to save. It's thinking if any error is there or not. Looks like there is error. What is error? Must occur between the tags. What was that? Right. So, okay. Control S. Wait, let me save it. Right. There is some other problem. Some tags is missing. Can you check the tag? Right. Apex page. Fine. Page block. Okay. Let us close it. Page block. Page block. Okay. Section. Section.
Form
Section item. Section item. Next.
form.
Sorry.
Form.
Right. This is input. No, input has to be within the form. Correctly called. APEX. Apex form. Apex form. Right. By the way, let's put our division here. Div. Apex form. Because this is a input, so input should be always in a form. Control S. Saving. Done. Click on preview. Now you see our page. Right. Lightning button created, and you see that our button is also coming here. This is what button? This is Visual Force button. This is a lightning button. Visual Force button, lightning button. Visual Force button, lightning button. See how I am creating a lightning button here. Right. I can export the same way card. Right. So card, in the card I can give title, I can give a lot of. So what is this whole program? Let us go ahead and see the program first. Right. So lightning use, give the app name. Then function lightning create. In that, what do you want to create? A button. What are the properties of button? Label equals submit, variant equals to success. Icon. You want to use icon? You can say icon name, comma, ICON, icon name. This has to be in what? This has to be in a JSON format. So icon name, colon, what icon name you want? Standard account, STANDARD, standard, ACCOUNT. Control S. I'm saving it. Next time when you refresh, preview the page, refresh, reloading the page. Now you see that, oh, what happened? My icon did appear. Icon should be coming. So maybe there is a spelling mistake somewhere. That's it. Icon name. Is it correct? Is it standard account or utility account? Standard dot account or standard colon? Icon name. Right?
Standard only, sir.
Column
Did
not
we give?
required.
Sorry? What happened? Right. I should be having it. No issues. So icon name. Let me check it. Icon name. Standard STNDARD. Standard ACCOUNT. ICON name. Perfect. It should be good, no? Label, comma, 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 comma. In the button
Sir,
we have
A will
icon.
be small or capital.
Sorry?
In standard account is there, no sir. A will be small or capital.
Small only, no. If I remember that, it's a small only.
Okay.
It's a small.
We are putting buttons, sir. It's not working.
Right. Wait, in the button we have icon name, right? In the button, don't we have property called icon name? ICONNAME. So yes, it should be, right? See, there it's go. It come. See that? The icon is there. Takes little time. See, icon is there. In the button I have an icon. Everything is perfect. It's taking little time. Just check it. See, in a Lightning page, in a Visualforce framework, I'm using a Lightning component. When I click on it, I want something to happen. Right? Now let's do one thing. Right? Let us take the component that we already created. I'm doing a second exercise now. Right? Let us first open a component, Lightning resource. I'm opening a Lightning. What? Lightning, create account, right? Right, create account, or we can take this one, search, right? Account array search, example one, right? This is the component. Let us check it out. This is the component. Let me check the component, whether the component is perfectly fine, right? What we're doing. So any component also you can take it out. For example, you have created an account. Let's take it. I'm closing everything again, guys. I'll do it from the scratch. Let's say that open these many components that we have created: account search, create account, lightning form, right? Create account. Do you see create account, create contact? Something we did, right? Not with interface, with right. Right. So create con. Can you see this? LC create con. LDS create contact. Right. Not only this, scroll down. We might have created even right what account create account create and display, example one. So many components are there. Okay, let's say that example one, create and display. I'm just picking up something, right? Open selected. Let me click on, this is an application. Let's see the preview. Okay, let's see the preview. Let's see the preview. Okay, you remember this will created long back? Rupam, phone number 888, rating hot. Save. Immediately it comes here, right? Next, clear is not working. We didn't wrote it, but I asked you to write a clear program, right? Clear.location, but somebody did that as a homework, right? I say that Ravi technology, right? I say save, and it's keep on getting added. This I want in Lightning. This I want where? In my Visualforce. Exactly this. This I want in a Visualforce. How can I do that is the question. Let's do it. This component we created, right? Now, I don't need anything, right? Close it. File, new, Lightning application. LA 1606, Lightning. What is that? I'll say example 2, right? Lightning comp, Lightning created comps. We already created this comp, right? Existing comp. Check Lightning out. Submit. Right? Lightning out is done. In this, what I have to use? I have to use Aura dependency. Aura. Aura dependency. RESOURC. Resource. Resource equals to. What do you want to export out? Here, I will give this C. 2705 class. I'm taking a component which I created in, right? A component, custom component. I'm no more taking any system component like lightning button, lightning card. I did with a button, right? Same thing I can do with a card also, but I'm not taking card out. I'm taking a custom component out. So my work is done. Control S. Now, that means I can close it, right? Over. Here, you can say lightning button, or you can put your custom component. File, new. Now I will create a Visualforce page. Visualforce page. What is the Visualforce page? Right? Visualforce page. Control C. LA 1606, example 2. I will say VFLA. Visualforce LA. What is that? Lightning, created, created comp. Already we created this component. First thing in Visual Force, what is this? You have to use what? Apex include lightning. Include lightning. Second time I'm doing, so everyone should be clear now. Second, placeholder. Wherever you want to place it, we always declare a div. Div, div, div. Declare an ID. Any ID. First one I gave 1, now I'll give 2. ID. ID equals to what? TW2. This is the second example I'm showing too. Now write the script. Write a script tag. Inside the script, start with what? Start with dollar. What is this? Right? Dollar. Lightning. Lightning use. Dollar lightning use. Inside that, I will have what? First the app name. What was the app name? This was the app name. What is that? C colon LA underscore 1606 underscore EG2 underscore lightning created. Name has to be same, guys. A little spelling mistake will not give us anything. Even if you make a small spelling mistake, check the name. LIGHTNING lightning CREATED created comp. Right. Lightning create comp. Right? Done. Right. This is my app name. This is the app name. App name. APP. First one is the app name. The app which I created, lightning out. This app. Second, right? Over comma function. Comma function. Inside this curly bracket, I will start writing the program. Inside the curly bracket, I will start writing program. What is this? Dollar. Dollar. Lightning. Create component. Lightning dot create component. COMPONENT. Create component. Create component. Create component. Create component. Create component. What component to be created? First, component name. What is the name of the component? This one. There it was app name. Here is the component name. Component name. Next. Next. Guys, able to understand, right? First one, right? Comma. Here, the property. Second one, blank. I don't want to give any property, right? I don't want to give anything. Label, title, nothing. This is a custom component we created. So blank. Next, where is the location you want to place? I want to place wherever the 2 is there. 2, comma. Next, what do you have? Function. Function. Put anything. Function. Always a function look like this. Functions. Function. Do you want to write anything in the function? No, I don't want to write anything in the function. Blank over. Right? Over. Right? Clear now? right? Any brackets, if you're missing, you'll have a problem, guys. Remember this very well, right? Brackets, we need to be very careful in the brackets, right? One small bracket missing, you will be land up in nothing. One small bracket missing, you will land up in nothing, right? Control S. Say, let's see whether it comes or not. Preview. There we go. See, there we go. I'm in Visual Force Framework, right? Now, this 2, I can place it anywhere. Let me copy the program that I just created a couple of minutes back, right? Open, page, pages. This is the first time I'm creating, no? Okay, pages, LightninginVF button page I'm opening. Open. I'll copy the same Apex form page. Control C. I come here, I paste it here. I close it. 2. Wherever you want to, I won't remove this. The section is over. In the second section, right, I want to create one more section. APEX, Apex PAG, page, block, section. I will say title equals to enter, right? I will say account details. And there, this 2 div, control X, this is a placeholder. I will put it inside the section. Right, wherever 2 is there, the component will be visible there. Now you click on preview. See, wait. Combination of the top one is a Visual Force, the bottom one is a Lightning. See, I type account name, RAVI, Ravi Technology, phone number 222, rating HOT hot, save, so that it's getting added. Next, RAM info, save. See, am I in Lightning environment? No. I have just exported a component that I created in Lightning. I just exported a component that is created in Lightning to which environment? To a Visual Force environment. I'm in a Visual Force page. See, and it's working. I'm no more. So I can create a Lightning component and I can use it in Visual Force. I can create a Lightning component and I can use in Visual Force. I can create a Lightning component and I can use in a Visual Force environment. Right? Everyone clear how I'm doing it? Yes. Declare, right? Apex include Lightning. One line anywhere. Next, declare a placeholder with a div. And then write the script. This is the script. Lightning use. Use Lightning use and Lightning create. Both you have to use together. Lightning use, Lightning create. Whichever component, whatever you have created, you might have created 10 different components. You can now pull them like this here. Right? Clear now? Yes or no? Yes or no? Rupam, can I use Lightning use twice? Yes, you can. Can I call more than one component here? Yes, you can. In the same application, you can have one more component. So you can call it, if there in this application, if there are 2 components, declare 2 Lightning dependency. Then you can export both out. Here, in the place of 2, give 3. Right? Wherever you want to use 3, div 3. Exactly below this, I want to use div 3. Placeholder 3, 3. Control S. Can I use 2? Yes, you can. Right? So that 2 to 2 forms will come. See? twice. That means it's not that one page only one component. In one page, I can have multiple components of Lightning can be called. Clear now? Yes.
Sir, I have a small doubt. When we are creating, suppose here application is mandatory, right?
Mhm.
When we are creating flexi page, we don't have application.
Right, because you're not implementing in Visual Force, no? You are implementing in Lightning environment only.
Okay. When
That's the reason
when we are
flexi page is what? Flexi page is an app. It is a pre-built app. Flexi page is a default Salesforce app for each one of, right? Each object has, every object has app. The default app is flexi page.
the default app can we convert in Visual Force environment? That's what I'm asking.
No, the flexi page you cannot bring it to that. The default
Okay.
one, we can only modify, we can go and drag and drop, but we cannot delete that flexi page, default flexi page.
Same way we
You can,
cannot in.
you can create a new tab and you can create a, your own app page and you can deploy it. Flexi page are nothing but system pages. System app is called flexi page. System app is called flexi page. All the system object has a flexi page. That's where you go ahead and add the components, because I need not to add it to an app. Already flexi page is an app. I can drag and drop a component there. That is nothing but the way we are creating an app and we are writing the components there. We're calling the components in the app. But whenever you want to create a custom object, then the flexi page is not coming up. In that case, actually there also you get a flexi page. It's not that you don't get a flexi page. Every object that you create, system creates one default app page for that. There also you can go ahead and drag and drop. I create a custom tab called as, or custom object called as payment. Payment also has a flexi page. So system default app for each object is called flexi page. In that flexi page, you can go ahead and you can add any components.
Yeah, in previous class we worked on create contact, right? Can we
Right.
show in Visual Force environments? And that's what I'm asking.
Yes, that component you want to put it here in this Visual Force environment. That's what you're telling me?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same way, no? In the place of LA06 example to, what is this, 2705, call that component, no? Any component. I call 2705 component account display. You call any component, guys. I randomly picked up whichever component. See, this is the component I picked up. You want to pick up one more app? So fine, then one more Lightning dependency. Tell me which one you want to pick up. Create comp,
This.
right? The where we have, right, file, open Lightning resource. You're saying the one where we had flexi page enabled.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Not a problem. Let us see. Where is that? When did we do component something we did?
LD.
Do you remember?
Yeah. Create
LDS,
contact.
in the
Yeah.
LDS create contact, this one.
Yes.
Okay, let's open and check it out first. What is this component? I have flexi page available. Fine then, right? Let's take this, right? I want to export this out. What is this? Put the name here. Lightning dependency LC04, right?
Example.
Sorry, LC underscore 0406 underscore EG2. Oh, EG2, right? Underscore LDS P ROGRAM create con. Check out whether the program is correct or not. Control S. Name should be correct. Others, the name doesn't correct, then it's a problem. So Control C. I go to my page. I will change the second one to this. Control S. Everywhere Control S. Click on preview. Right. Wait. Right.
So it
App
will be
out.
C column.
Oh, I made a mistake there. where C colon, I forgot, Control S, right? Click on preview. Click on preview. See, your create contact has come. Create contact has come. Even if it's included in flexi page. So that means this component, every Lightning component, whether you apply flexi page, you don't apply flexi page. If you apply flexi page, that means they can be used in which flexi page? Record flexi page, app flexi page. Which flexi page? Default app pages are called flexi pages. Every object will have a default, right? So record flexi page. So that now you open the record, click on edit, drag and drop the component there. I need not to create a new app there because already the flexi page is there, right? Already the flexi page is there. Now you can see that the button will work. Create account. What is that? We will create account. What is that? Sai Datta, S-A-I, Sai D-A-T-T-A. Contact, first name Sai, last name Datta. Contact phone number 11111. Save. Right? See, contacts was created successfully within contact ID this. I'm in a Visualforce environment now. Inside that, I'm calling a Lightning component. Two Lightning component, different components. Understood how to use? Don't use create components. It'll be complex. Don't use, sir, can I use create components? You can, but it'll be very complex and it doesn't work many times. Use two individual Lightning use and create component rather than doing this. Right?
So, Rupam,
Understood.
can we pass
Yes.
the Visualforce parameters to Lightning under the script?
Yes. You can pass the parameters. That's the reason you have this parameter place, right? Where I'm leaving blank because I don't want to pass any parameters. If you want to pass, you can. That's the reason. In the earlier, I passed the parameter of that particular component, like variant, label, name, and everything. Here, I don't want to pass a parameter, so I'm leaving it blank. In both the places, I'm leaving the curly blank. Right? Not that
Sir,
use, but in a, yes, tell me.
Sir, what is the meaning of that function CMP? Is it
Give any
standard
name.
or?
No standard.
Okay.
You can give Ravi also here. See, in this place of CMP, give Ravi, Raj. Right? It's a name of a function. You don't give anything by, okay. Control S. Right? Preview. See, you don't give any name, okay, fine. Then also it'll work. Don't give function CMP or something. Don't give. Okay? Doesn't make any difference for me. So function, that's it. Function. Don't even put CMP. You can put Ravi inside it. Ravi dot. I want to do some task on the load. I want to get some data. Then we write this all. But it will not require. So that's it.
Now it's create contact page is visible in Classic also, right?
Yeah. So the see, I don't know, create
No.
contact. Yes. Create contact page is visible in classic environment. You can't put it in that. It can put only in Visualforce. You can't put it in the page layout. You can put this as a page layout now. Right? You can put the Visualforce page in the layout.
Yes, that's what.
Yeah,
Page
you can
layout.
do that. Yes, you can put in the page layout, and what will happen? Whole Lightning will be now available in classic environment. You can do that.
Drop and drag.
Yeah, drag and drop. Clear now? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Right. So that's it for today's class. Right? Remember this. This is one of the important concepts in interview they will ask you, and you should be able to export. Now, before we say that's it, right? Let us go ahead and try one more thing. Now, Rupam, let's create a component, new Lightning component. LC. Example 2, I will say VF in Lightning. VF in Lightning. Example 3, VF in Lightning. VF in Lightning. Inside this, Rupam, can I use Apex? Apex. There's a problem. See, Apex page block. Can I call a Visualforce page inside this? Can I call a Visualforce page inside a component? Can I call a Visualforce page inside a component? Visualforce page is what? Yes, you can call it. But as what? As an external page. Yes, you can call it as an external page. Yes, you can call it. Calling VF in Lightning component. Can I call it? Can I call? Right? How to call an SFDC? How to call a Visualforce page? Right? Can I call a Visualforce page? Yes, you can call. See, multiple ways to call it. One is by Aura link. Simple way, right? What is that? Right? The most simplest way, don't go by anything else. These things are there. I want to call a Visualforce page in the sandbox. It's not coming, right? Simple thing I'll tell you, right? Adding a Visualforce page. So www.google.com. Go to your Lightning component reference, right? Go to the Lightning component reference. Output link. There is a command under Lightning. Let us see, right? Can I call any type of link? Output, right? Output field, path, right? Link, where is that? You can just call them as a link, or you can call them as href. For example, I created this Visualforce page, right? This Visualforce page that we created. Sorry, let me go back. I'm maybe this is the Visualforce page. I want to call this Visualforce page, right? So take it till here. Copy this link. This will never change, right? LT, because it's your org /apex/ the page name, right? Copy. Come to the component. You can use href, an HTML command. href. How many of you are aware of href? You can use an href command. Close all these things. I don't need anything. href in HTML. It's an hyperlink text, right? You can use as a button. When you click on a button, href, see, I can use this command. Same thing I can use here. Href. In the place of this copy, Control X, you can give this. Visit VF. One link will come. When you click on VF page will open. See, accept it as an external link. Right?
Sir?
I want, wait. No, sir, first listen.
Okay.
I want to open within that environment. Then you can use a frame, right? File card. No, not file card. I will use Lightning, right? Phone number, right? I can use a lightning, right? Let me go ahead. You have to, think how can I put it? Okay, this is a file card, right? I can call them as, okay, with a frame. Look for that. There'll be one command called frame command, right? Menu item, map, navigation, output, path, fill. There is one command somewhere, it'll be there, right? With that, you can bring it. In the frame, you can open it. With the frame, you can open it, right? Search it, it'll be there. We don't use, but in case if you want to use. Now, if you call this component in an application, what component I created to have an application? File, new, lightning application, LA, Control C, create application, right? Call LC. You have to think in a different ways. How can you? There's no standard way to call this out. You have to think in different ways. I'll have visit VF. Click on it. It'll load the VF page. It'll load the VF page. See, I'm calling a VF page with a button. You can put this inside a button. Lightning button source equals to.
Sir,
Right?
it will be iframe.
Tell me. Sorry?
It will be, it's iframe, I guess.
iframe. Yep. In the iframe. There's a command. I know that it's not shown here, but yes. Lightning iframe is one command. Frame command is there. You can call it inside the frame and it will open within the component. You can do that. So all these things you have to think. How can I use it? Right? Calling that whole Visual Force page, because that's a page. Here it's a component, right? Individual components. There it's whole page, right? I cannot use the components of Visual Force framework here. What is the component? I cannot use, right? Lightning, page block section or form. No, I cannot. Then in that case, I have to call the page like this with the help of a button or with the help of a frame inside the frame. Source equals to this link automatically that will be opened inside the frame. Borderless, make the frame borderless. People will not even understand that, it's a program written inside a component or not. Clear? Yes. Clear? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. So this is how you export a Lightning component out in Salesforce. Right? Lightning component out in a Salesforce. So it's an important one. People will ask you. So be careful on that. Right? Do you want to save? Yes. So that's it for today's class. Tomorrow we will meet, and tomorrow would be the last class for you. And I'll give you the next Lightning LWC date when we'll be starting the LWC classes. Right? Tomorrow I'll let you know. So those who are interested, you need to please contact your admin for your LWC. Complete different programming. Same thing will develop, but with a different programming environment. No more Aura. We'll not even use a single Aura component. Without using Aura, how can I do that? Right? So that's the LWC class.
It is best to take that LWC, sir.
See, the future is all Lightning and LWC. Future is another 10 years from now, it will be LWC. No more Lightning also. Because they want to move away from Aura framework to open source framework. LWC is open source framework. Right? It doesn't require any Aura dependency. No Aura. Open. That means Salesforce is building LWC. Why? because after 20 years, 50 years also, Salesforce doesn't want they should be depending on Aura. If Aura changes, Salesforce has to change. No, they want an open source platform which is open. That means no changes, nothing. Anybody can do a programming, no framework required, no proprietary required, no license required, no dependent on third-party vendors. That is the reason Salesforce is promoting LWC. LWC, right? So,
Sir,
yeah,
when
tell
we
me.
are creating, when we are creating components here in below showing 5 configurations like record form, communities like that. What are the uses and how to use that particular?
Which one? Whenever
Uh,
you create a component, right?
is
Whenever, okay. Right.
community pages are there, quick
Community
action.
page, you have to deploy. That is a part of the project that I'll be giving you. How, whenever you create a component, you have Lightning community pages. There is something called as community page. You can go ahead and create a community, right? Community. The app, when I say community, right? As well as quick actions. Quick actions are nothing but what? On the top, you get some action area. On that, you want to put it something. Lightning tab, I want to call it in tab. Page, right? I want to, as soon as the tab is clicked, I want a page to be loaded. That is called Lightning page. Record, whenever double click on the record, you see record, right? Record flexi page, app flexi page, right? Community pages are nothing but these are part of the project that I'll be giving you, where you have to create communities. Salesforce community deployment. My vendor want to log in. He's not my company employee, right? I'm an Apollo hospital, but there are some diagnostic centers are there whom we ask to do some diagnostic and they send us a report. From our system, I should be able to give the data to them. They will also upload the data in our system, but they are not my employees. They are called community cloud. Every business works in a community. So that's called, whenever you want to deploy this for community pages, you have to enable community page. Then you can use this component in a community page, right? As a part of project, I'll be explaining it, right? In the class, I'll give a project note there. We'll explain. Lightning quick action. What is this lightning quick action? What are the quick creates button? Quick actions. Quick actions are nothing but these are, right, areas designated everywhere, wherever you go in the lightning, right? Let's go ahead. Set up. I go to my any app manager, right? Let's say view all. I click on sales. I click on sales, right? You open anything. You open account, right? You open an account, right? I click on, right, new account or something. Can you see here called new contact, new cases, new contact, new cases? This, the top part is called quick create area. Quickly, new contact. A small page will come. Right? Small page, see, not a full page. Not a full page, see. But when I go to contact, when I click on new, I will get a full page. When you go to contact, I click on new. Oh, sorry. Moment. I click on new. I get what? A full page. See that how much length the page is. I'm scrolling down. But when I am in account, from an account, I open an account, right? Inside the record page, I have something called as create contact. It's a quick create, small fields. New case, see, only this much details only. Quickly create, these are called quick create. You'll be able to see, very frankly, if you want to understand it very clearly, switch to classic, you'll be able to see quick create. Quick create, we call them as quick create bar. See, create new, event task, right? I open, let me go ahead and change to sales. Create what? See, these are called quick creates. Contact. immediately, right? Or I'm an account, same thing what I was showing you, right? I open it, ABC, right? Here you don't see to create a, can you see? No, I don't see a quick create. I can see create new. I don't see create a new contact, new case button is not there. It's there in Lightning. Create contact. If I say, it'll open a full page, full contact details. But quick creates are smaller. That's what I was trying to show you. Difference. But whereas if I switch to Lightning, I have something called as quick create menus, right? Quick. This is a part of quick create. See, I go to accounts, right? Quick create.
Yes, got it, sir.
Got it? So
Yes.
these buttons, whenever you want it to be applied in these areas, quick create, right? We
How
need
to
to
use,
enable it.
I mean, similar to Flexi page, right?
Yeah, similar to Flexi page. In the quick create controls, I want to put something there. In the quick create controls, I want to put there, right? Wait. So here in this area, right? See, in this area, if you check those, now it's coming there actually, no, right? I want this page to be with a button to be called in a quick area. You can put a button there, a button with a button, right? You can call it create a component called as button. Check that as quick create a component in that button, call the component. Create a lightning component with a button. These are the buttons. These are quick create areas, same as Flexi page. Do some research, you'll be able to understand, right? Pages. See, I can create a new page also here. I want to create my own page. That is nothing but you're creating a new app actually, new page. See, leave this page. Yes, confirm. Right? What do you want to create? App page, home page, record page. See, for that, you should check that components. What is that? App page. Whenever you're creating an app page, if you check those in the components app page, those only can be drag and drop, right? In the app page, right? Record page, home page. Export this out. Give a label to the page. Say I'm creating. I don't want to create a new one for the account. I didn't like the Flexi page of account. I want to create my own page. You can create it. It's nothing but it's creating a Lightning app for you. It's an app. Same way you can drag and drop, right? The problem here is that, for example, see, I can delete this, right? Which one? See, I'm deleting. Top is gone. How to bring it back? There is no other option. Now I can put my own component here in the header, right? I can put my own component in the header. See, I can go ahead. Okay, request resource does not exist. You can go ahead and put. See, if I want to drag and drop, I'm not able to drag and drop these all. See, I'll say back. So if you disturb this structure, guys, you cannot get this structure back. Remember this very well. Suppose I delete and if I click save, next time I can't have that account header area, right? So be careful. Leave. If you want to put something, then it should be quick. You have to check that quick page, right? It'll be there. Quick actions. That means these are quick actions. It can be called in quick action area. Where you can call is this. What is the location? In other words, where do you want to call this component? Is this defined by these checkboxes? Tab page, right? Lightning page, record page, community page. Where do you want to call it? Clear?
Hello.
Yes, tell me.
Hello. Let's say if I forgot to check the lightning page.
Then you can then copy this. No, I told you, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
right? Just copy it, create one more component on that, check everything, and then just copy that command and paste it here and click save, right?
Yes, yes,
For example, this one, right? Control C. I forgot to place in where open lightning resource. Any resource I open here, I'm opening 1205 class open. I forgot to place it there. Don't worry. Open that component, paste it, place Control S, over, right? Now, a couple of homeworks I'm giving you. Number one, can I change the name of a component? First question. Find the answer out. How can I change a lightning component name? Lightning component name. How can I change a lightning component name? Do a research. Lightning component name. Second, right? Where is that? There's a component. In a controller, if I have a two functions, function one, comma, one more function like this. In a component controller, I have three functions. 1, 2. Can I call this function inside the first function? If yes, how? If yes, how? Able to understand? I have call me, save me, kick me, show me. I want to call show me and call me. How can I call like this? Or action one also I want to call here in my action. Understood? Homeworks I'm giving you. How can I
It
call?
means
Simple. It's a
controllers, sir.
right. In the controller, I have three functions. I'm not saying helper. You're calling a helper in a controller. No, I'm calling in a controller. I have three functions. I want to call the first function. I don't want to use helper. I will write the common program in action 2, and action 2, my action 2, I will call in both in my action and action 1. I want to use, I don't want to write this in a what do you call it, helper. I will write here, and then I will call them here. I will write my program, all my programs like this, and I will call it. How can I do that is a question. How can I do that is a question. Clear? Find this out for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last class, right? We will discuss a lot of things, right? These small things, some additional things we'll discuss, how, what, where, right? And then we will close the class tomorrow, right? That's it for today. Thank you, guys. Should be good enough. If you have any doubts, questions, you can come up. But by now, you should have a great confidence to go ahead and create a Lightning component, export Lightning events, Lightning interface, Lightning token, right? Lightning methods, Lightning data tables, right? All those you should be in a position to create. Input form, server-side controller, calling a server-side controller. Without calling a server-side controller, how to create, how to go ahead and save the data using LDS. All these things you should be aware. If you're aware of all these things now, whatever I did in the 1 month in class, if you're full-fledged perfect, put 1.5 years experience in Lightning in your project. You can do that, right? So that's it for today. Let's meet tomorrow, right? Have a nice and wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.